Hello guys, this is a very quick video telling you why you shouldn't buy the Casio CDP 130, 120, 135, 230, 235R. Those pianos all have the same, basically the same sound, and this will be the easiest reason why you shouldn't. Sound, this video will be focused on the sound of those Casio pianos, digital pianos. Here in front of me, I should actually begin by telling you I'm a beginner, and my opinion, take my opinion with a grain of salt. But it's just a personal preference after all, and you should know that I'm not a pianist. I'm not an educated, trained player. I've just done this for fun, just to I was exploring, the best digital piano to get, and for the past few months and almost a year now, I've been learning the keyboard and the piano. So my technique isn't perfect, my ear isn't perfect, I don't have a pitch perfect sense, but I do know sound, and I can differentiate good sound from bad sound, and that's why I'm making this video. That's the Yamaha P125. Yamaha P45, Korg B1, Korg B1, and the Casio CDP230R. The Yamaha P125 is basically the same sound as the Yamaha P115, very similar. Yamaha P45 is very similar sound to the P35. The Korg B1 is a very close sound source to the Korg B2. And the Casio CDP230R that I have here basically has the same sound from the Casio CDP220R, the Casio CDP130, 135, the Casio CDP120, even the Casio CTK 4000 and 3000. They all have the same sound source, and that's what's crazy. They all sound, I don't want to say it, they sound cheap. It sounds cheap. Don't get it. And that's the main reason why I'm saying this. Build quality wise, it's pretty good. It's got a lot of features. It's got the screen, all those different sounds, guitars, pianos, organs, synths, etc. The keyboard, I'm not a pianist, so I don't have too much experience with acoustic pianos and grand pianos, but I know that it feels pretty good. It's weighted. All of these are 88 keys weighted. That's what makes them a digital piano, not a keyboard. Okay, I won't make this video too long. It's just going to be a couple of sound samples of the same song played over and over. I'll be placing my phone, which is my microphone, about in the middle, and this is the maximum volume of all of them. I'm going to sustain all of them. Hopefully that wasn't too loud for the microphone. P45. CDP230R. Hopefully that gives you some sort of indication of what they sound like. The cool thing about the Yamahas, they have a self-sustain feature where when the piano's off, you hold the piano pedal and turn it on and wait a few seconds. It switches the pedal to backwards, so it's sustained if you don't touch the pedal, and it's not sustained when you do press the pedal. Let's a couple more sounds. And again, that's maximum volume on all of them. quite a lot cheaper sounding, I have to be honest. Top sounds, obviously the P125. Second best would be the P45, Korg B1, and then the Casio. Very far last, fourth position is the Casio. Look, I think sound-wise, volume-wise, they're pretty similar, with the P125 sounding about the loudest. That's fairly hard. A bit quieter. Very close to the Yamaha P125, but a bit more bassy, I would say. So yeah, about the same volume on all of them. You won't notice a huge difference in the speakers. It's just that this one's a tiny bit clearer, a tiny bit louder than all of them. Yeah, so that's that. I can't comment too much on, like I said, the key feel. They all feel similar to me. So the C, I think the Korg is fairly heavy. Even the Casio, it's fairly heavy. I'm really not sure. There's all these things about weight and let off and escapement, and I don't know anything about that. I just know that they feel weighted and heavy and nice. Very close. Build quality in all of them. I wouldn't say one is better built than the other. The Korg, I think the Korg has the biggest amplifiers. I think it was 10 or 12 watts. Very big speakers, very big amplifiers. It's this entire grill. I mean, obviously it's not one speaker, but it's like one here, and I don't know. I will compare sustain. So let's play a C major chord once more, or a preview actually. That was about 20 seconds. That was about 15 seconds. Interesting. This was about 12 seconds, 10 seconds. But it does sound rich. And now the Casio. Basically 7-8 seconds and it's gone. Let's the same thing on the low end. So P45. Quite longer, quite richer. The Korg has pretty good sustain as well. There was a bit more. Yeah, it does have a bit longer sustain. It's just strange that the sound system on it, I'm not sure what it's called, but it sounds... It has that big room feel, which is nice. Whoops, wrong chords. If I can reach the pedal. Okay. It goes on and on. Yeah, I think that's all I can speak of. Avoid the Casios. They sound bad. I mean, look, if you haven't ever heard a piano and you're not that fussy and you find it cheap, go for it. It's not horrible. It's just that it's noticeably worse if you've heard a Yamaha or a Korg or an acoustic piano. It's pretty clear to me, and yeah, when I first got one of the Casios, the CDP130, I used it for about a month, and I didn't really mind. I was just shocked that it was the same sound and the same sustain level as the Casio CTK4000 that I used to practice on. So it's a bit shocking that on the digital piano they have a pretty bad sound source. As for the buttons, as for the thing, you can watch other reviews. It's got heaps of buttons. It's basically a Casio keyboard, a Ranger keyboard with a piano, and that's what's different between this and the CDP130. Is that this has all the screen and all these things, and it teaches you how to play songs, arpeggiator, song recorder, all those gizmos. This one, very basic. They're the P45. The B1 is also very basic. This one basically has the piano sounds and like a metronome, and that's it. Same for this one. It has a few sounds, more than the Korg, metronome, and that's about it. No recording, nothing. This one is a bit more than the P45. It has a recorder, has about 25 sounds. Very nice sounds, I have to say. And demo songs and stuff like that, but also very minimal. If you're about the quality and the sound and the longevity, Yamahas are very, very, very durable pianos from what I've seen, from what I've heard. So like for the longevity, go for a Yamaha. Even if you get a 10-year-old one, 15-year-old one, like a P95, P85, P35, whatever, go for it. If you find it in good condition and used, obviously preferably with a warranty. If not, I guess if you can afford brand new, go for it. That's been it. I mean, I don't want to make this video an hour long like my previous video. That's all I can say about the sound. I don't want to beat a dead horse, but yeah, avoid a Casio if you're finicky about the sound, if you're fussy about the sound, because yeah, once you go Yamaha, you can't go back. I really cannot. Like, it just sounds cheap. I mean, yeah, I hope the microphone replicates that. And yeah, that's been it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me below. I'm not a pianist, and I'm not a professional or trained or educated in terms of pianos. I just know how to play a few songs, a few chords, and I'm still learning, obviously. Very, very, very much a beginner. But yeah, I've been trying a few Casio pianos, Yamahas, and keyboards as well, the PSRs, the CTKs. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask me below. If you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, definitely give it a thumbs down. Give me your thoughts and your feedback, good, bad, anything. I know it's not personal, and I'm sure you guys will be nice to me. If not, I'll read your comments. No, really, if you have any feedback, feel free to give me anything down in the comments. Like, I'm not a constantly working reviewer or a pianist or anything, so like, obviously the setup isn't great. I wish I could use a better microphone on my phone, or like a better lighting setup or something like that. Yeah, don't mind the cable management. Just hopefully this video is doing what it should be doing, is giving you my opinions and the sounds that I can hear and that you can hear from my point of view. So this is not plugged in, as you can see, it's not plugged in. to the aux or anything. It's straight from this microphone, which is close to my ears. Yeah, thanks for watching. It's been a good 15 minutes. Hope you've enjoyed your time. And yeah, take care. Cheers.